Welcome to day 2 of the 12 TTouch days of Christmas. Today we're going to talk a little bit about bodywork, and over the next few days we're going to address things like the 9 elements of TTouch and how we can really help our dogs. The bodywork aspect is not a form of massage as some people think it is. In fact, we always talk about TTouch as being a message rather than a massage. We're not doing deep tissue work. We're not working with muscle and bone. It's light pressure touch. We have the circular touches where we're just moving the skin in a circle and a quarter. We're not stroking the dog. We're actually putting the fingers on the skin and getting the skin to move. We have the slide touches where we're sliding the hand over the dog. The zebra touch is one of the well-known slide touches. It's a really good touch you can do if you've got the dog on the lead and the dog doesn't know where its body begins and ends and where the real world begins and ends. Just stop, do a little bit of zebra touch and just help the dog to be a little bit calmer. And then we move on. And generally we'll do the zebra touch from the shoulder towards the base of the tail, either with the tips of our fingers or with the flat of the hand. And we just slowly open our fingers as we go down the dog and close them as we come up. And we can go across the spine of the dog. It's done extremely gently, but all the time remember to observe the dog. Whatever work you're doing, if the dog doesn't like it, stop, do something different, get the dog into movement. Then there's the circular touches, as we mentioned, where we're moving the skin in a circle and a quarter. Really good for helping a dog to release tension through their body. Observe the different touches that you know. Remember, a lot of the circular touches are very similar, just different positions on the fingers or using the back of the hand. Observe when you're doing that circular touch. Is the dog enjoying it? If the dog doesn't, it doesn't mean they don't like TTouch. Maybe you need to do it slightly differently with a different part of your finger. Slow it down, speed it up, change the pressure, get the dog into movement. Then we have the lift touches, where we will support the skin upwards, hold and release. This one that I'm talking about is called the python lift. We do this often on legs of a dog, where we can move from the top of the leg, support the skin upwards, hold, and then support the skin downwards. And do this gradually from the top of the leg down towards the paw. Obviously not doing it over a joint. This is ideal if you've got a dog that doesn't use one of its paws properly, to give them a little bit more awareness through the paws. Then we have the slide touches. Then we have the extremity touches. This might be working on the dog's ear, just sliding your fingers from the base of the ear to the tip. If a dog is very overexcited, just doing a little bit of slow ear work can be really helpful. If a dog is in an accident and you want to get that dog to the vet without going into shock, doing some fast ear touches again can be something that's really helpful and can even help to slow the heart rate of the dog down. And then we have the extremity touches where we might work. Then there are other extremity touches where we might work on the paws. We might work on the tail, and again these can be really useful. But all the touches we're doing, please observe your dog. See what the dog is telling you. Remember, think in terms of observations and possible solutions. What could you change? What could you do differently? How can you support that dog? And remember, the TTouch toolbox is not just about touches, not just about observations, not just about leading exercises. Use the different things and work with the dog in front of you. Tomorrow I'm going to start to explore parts of the 9 elements of Tellington TTouch as defined by Linda Tellington-Jones. I hope you found today's video interesting and I look forward to catching up with you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day and give your dogs some fun.